Healing your bowel and body with this unique healing program eliminates thyroid problems. Whether you've been diagnosed with hyperthyroidism, hypothyroidism, elevated TSH levels, Hashimoto's, etc., this program eliminates those problems. And it does so in a way that crutches can't. You cannot get the same results relying on diets, supplements, drugs, exercise, acupuncture, chiropractic, etc. When you heal your body with this program, you eliminate acids from your body. Why that helps your thyroid is because when there's excess acidity in your blood not getting out, there are many reactions that your body has in response to that to protect you against that. One of the reactions is the secretion of inflammatory chemicals. Those protect you against the danger of those acids. But the inflammation is said to interfere with the function of the pituitary gland, which secretes the thyroid hormones for you. When that inflammation interrupts the function of the pituitary gland, then those hormones are not secreted correctly. And by the way, whether they're undersecreted or oversecreted, whether it's hyper or hypothyroidism, both cases there's inflammation and improper regulation of your hormone secretion, largely again by your pituitary gland. Your immune system is largely involved in this, in thyroid problems too. Your lymphatic system, as I describe it, or others medically describe it as well too. And you'll find out a lot about the lymph system in my books, Unique Healing and Unique Healing 2. But your immune system is where inflammation occurs. And what I always say, by and large, when I see someone with thyroid problems, there's always a weakness or ill health in their lymphatic or immune system. Again, largely because of inflammation. When you eliminate acids from your body with this program, you heal your organs. Your organs then get the blood and oxygen and nutrients that they need to be healthy. When you heal your body with this program, you heal the immune system. You heal the pituitary gland. You end up with a healthy thyroid function. And again, even if, at the end of this, you'll find that even if you don't eat a special diet, even if you eat carbs, even if you don't take supplements, etc., that you will still maintain that thyroid health. I've had many clients be able to get off their thyroid medication, by the way, because I've seen many clients with thyroid problems. Healing your bowel with this program and in getting the gut bacterial environment fixed, as this program does, helps heal thyroid problems because, of course, one of the many jobs of your gut bacteria is to eliminate these acids that cause inflammation and cause the problems with, again, the thyroid secretion. Hashimoto's, by the way, for all of you who don't know, is generally called a thyroid autoimmune type of disease. At its core is just in a very unhealthy immune system. That immune system will heal and does heal with this program. While you're healing your body, the best crutch is to control the symptoms of thyroid problems and regulate your TSH levels is the body bentonite and the Unique Healing calcium citrate. So the bentonite eliminates the acids that cause the inflammation and interruption with the thyroid hormone secretion problems, and the calcium citrate buffers those acids. So it's not as good as eliminating as the bentonite, but still you get the same, at least symptomatic result with the calcium as far as reducing the inflammation and keeping those thyroid levels in check. I'll talk more about controlling that in a minute. There are some misunderstandings about thyroid problems that I want to cover. One of them, it's not necessarily a misunderstanding, but maybe advice, and this applies to very many conditions and really to many of the other videos that I've done, is that you want to, as much as possible during this process, keep your stools well formed. In that state, you will have the best thyroid function. Your thyroid levels will be most balanced the better formed your stools are. My books tell you how to do that. They tell you how to correctly define a well-formed stool, so refer to them for more information on that. It is important that you realize that a blood test, which is generally used to detect TSH and thyroid levels, certainly can show something elevated or too low, but that blood tests are never an accurate measure for the health of an organ itself. So it is not an accurate way of measuring the health of your thyroid. We can, with bentonite and calcium, get your TSH levels normal, but that doesn't mean your thyroid or health is great as it should be, I should say. So do always know that. I, again, have many references to blood tests, the problems with using those to assess the level of your health, as well as some videos that help you and can help you to understand that as well. As I said, I think already the hypo and hyperthyroidism really have the same cause, just like diarrhea and constipation and low blood sugar, high blood sugar, low blood pressure, high blood pressure. Even though they might seem like opposite conditions to you, that is not true. They all have the exact same cause. And when you heal the body, whether something's too high or too low, it will correct itself and balance out. And that happens with this program as well. Often it's worse to have one, over the other. Not in all cases, but in many cases, a hyper condition is worse than a hypo condition. And that is true in this case, though. It is a sign of greater stress, weakness to your body, more acidity if you have hyperthyroidism than hypothyroidism. You can take crutches like thyroid medications for your thyroid. Many of you are doing that. Of course, they are just crutches. I think most doctors don't tell you, which they should, that you will likely need those forever, because that's the definition of a crutch. It doesn't fix anything. You may have been led to believe that, but with this program, you will be able to stop them one day. So do know that. In fact, keep an eye on that, because if they get too high, you can get jittery and shaky. So if you're doing this program and healing your body, do be in contact with your doctor and be aware of some of the symptoms of that thyroid medication getting too strong and too high, so that you can take action to reduce that. Your doctor is not going to expect you to be able to stop it. They know that it's a crutch that you probably will need forever, and they're going to assume that. So it's your responsibility to make sure that you communicate with your doctor if you start feeling really jittery, shaky, or have other symptoms of your thyroid medication being too strong. But do expect it to happen as you heal. Many of you, especially if you're overweight, have been led to believe that this simple, quick, easy answer to your weight problems is a malfunctioning thyroid. It would be lovely if we had some quick, easy answer to our weight problems. Excess weight is caused by unhealthy liver and unhealthy kidneys. You will find that in my books. It's not caused by an unhealthy thyroid, and I have many clients on thyroid medication who are still overweight. So don't look at that to be your savior or your easy, quick fix to your weight problems, because it won't be. As I said before, you can manipulate your blood tests, whether it's thyroid tests, cholesterol tests, blood sugar tests, you name it. The better formed your stools are, the more bentonite and calcium you take in general, the better all your blood tests will be. You will also feel better when your blood tests are better, so that's why that's important. We're not here so much to manipulate things as it is to make you feel good as you're healing. So it is good to keep your blood tests in balance. So if you have a blood test and your TSH levels are off, you probably also don't feel good, because they will only be off if the blood's overly acidic, and that excess acidity is going to cause a lot of discomfort for you. So if that's happening a lot and you can't figure out how to correct that, contact me for an appointment. But if you watch my videos and read my books, you should be able to figure out what's making your blood too acidic, and why those symptoms, including the TSH levels, are often out of balance. As I said earlier, I work with lots of people with thyroid problems. It's one of the more common conditions I've seen, and one of the more common ones that I've helped people overcome. And again, not just overcome, but get to a point where their thyroid levels are normal without a strict diet, without avoiding gluten, without avoiding carbs, without having to take supplements, exercise, taking thyroid medications, etc. And that is what makes this program unique. So for more help, please see my website, www.uniquehealing.com, and I hope that helps.